to happen, Papa Lemur would be a dangerous son of a gun. And Prioxis is going to be very interesting because Prioxis is also someone who loves or used to love to do the leg kick. So this is very interesting. We're going to see a lot of shins meeting, I think, tonight here, Balian.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment of this fight as well. If you haven't made your picks, go ahead and do so. They are still in the fighter selection screen, as we call it here. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see. Prioxis is a fan of, high IQ fighting, adaptability, using what's available to him in terms of the fighter and in terms of whatever the matchup appears. So it'll be interesting to see how he handles the leg kicking game of Lemus Khan here.
Can't wait.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. But we're going to see. He's locked in Calvin Kattar. Now, I saw him tweet on Twitter, that's the way you tweet, well, yeah, I'm not surprised, that he has the best Calvin Kattar in UFC 4, and Lemus is going to test it with his Volkanovski. I'm excited.
Yeah, we'll see here. I wonder if he's going to let those Volkanovski does have vicious leg kicks, so good pick for Papa Lemur.
That lead leg kick as well, although Lemus does tend to favor that rear leg kick. We'll see how this plays out for him. Tonight, they're both...
And it was 70 MS, Balian.
70?
It's going to be a smooth as butter
Nice.
stream here.
Okay, well, we like it. Well, we got Mr. Prioxis in the blue gloves. And, of course, Papa Lima in the red as they meet in the middle right now. Outside leg kick already coming out. That snap jab into that leg kick. Now, Prio's going to have to be careful. Calvin does not have a great switch stance. That if he gets backed up, he's going to eat these leg kicks all day. Does have the range of nice clean boxing. Nice straight double up to the body. Love that as well. Checks one.
And already, we're seeing Prioxis checking some of these leg kicks and really attacking the body on Lemus Khan, taking away some of that steam. And that right leg on Lemus Khan is taking some damage because of those checks from Prioxis.
Yeah, I think Pride coming into this matchup knew he was going to have to check. And there's another one. Good job keeping the hands nice and low. Going to rely on that head movement, I think, a bit more defensively up top. And just keep both those triggers held down. And this is a nice adjustment we're seeing as well, just adding something new to his game, a little extra spice. The jab into the snap jab to the outside leg kick from Lemus Khan. He's never really thrown that before, and there's Pride coming back with a hand speed right there. A dangerous hand speed. Finishing with a left hook. Wow. It's back and forth. There's a check, though, that calls a leg health event or a leg rock right there for Pride already. He's taken away that rear leg as a weapon already, Rob.
Yeah, Prioxis has already neutralized Lemus Khan's leg kicking game. You see that right leg stat is already eating so much damage, and you see both of Prioxis' legs are just phenomenal right now. And now he's forcing Lemus Khan to box with Cater. This is really good stuff by Prioxis, but Lemus is doing good damage with his hands as well.
He is, yeah, and Prioxis got to be careful now, guarding too low because the hands are coming up high. That lead hand of Lemus is finding a home there. He's faking it and coming back up the top. Nice knee by Pride. Comes back with a rear uppercut after he plants. And there's a little chop for the outside leg kick. Front kick down the middle, but checks one more time right there.
Beautiful check again, Prioxis. This is what I was talking about. Prioxis is probably one of the best leg kickers or leg kick defenders in the game. His checks are phenomenal. There's a nice straight from Prioxis coming forward. Lemus slips it and lands a couple of hooks. Good job by Lemus Khan. I mean, he's got hands. He doesn't just have those leg kicks, Bailey. He's got everything.
Oh, we got one there, though. Beautiful rock. And there, look at Pride just beating up the head off of Lemus. Unable to capitalize on this at all. He just sat there and ate multiple hooks. Receiving that check lead hook to the head. And here is Lemus coming back. There's a teep off the middle one more time. He's making good use of that, but that's got to give him a little surge of confidence knowing he beat up that lead leg a little right there.
Oh, 100% and a beautiful late denial by Prioxis to keep this on the feet. And I'm loving what Lemus is doing. He's really sneaking that front kick in, trying to catch him when Prioxis is going to anticipate the body shot. Woo!
Oh, the leg kick, like you said, there's another check. That's left him limping. There's a switch lead leg to the body. Another one, Prime marching him down with that. Knows that Kattar has that in his arsenal. There's a pull counter nicely, but goes back to the switch again. This is going to start to pay off all these little chips of damage to the body.
Another one. And those body shots from Prioxis against the bell and those switch body kicks and those checks. I mean, Prioxis has put himself in a really good position. What a round. Phenomenal job by Prioxis to really neutralize Papa Lemur's game. However, Papa Lemur came out, Balian, and he's still doing damage with his hands, and he still has some other tools and abilities that he's really utilizing here.
He has a lot of body work from Pry in that round, though. Kept nailing the straight right lead hook to the body through those double hooks at the start of the round. There's a knee to the body there as well. So he had a lot of shots. This is a lead uppercut, a rear uppercut, excuse me, comes back to the body again at the end of this combination. No, he doesn't, excuse me. But yeah, Pry really beating up the body. Obviously, Lemus going for the leg kick game. I wonder if we'll see an adjustment to southpaw from Lemus, but I doubt it. That'll throw off his rhythm and timing with his outside head movement into that right hand. So we'll see that hook right there, which we know Lemus loves to use. It's going to be about making those adjustments now, Rob.
Oh my goodness. Bombs right now.
Was that like a 6-punch combination? What was that?
That was crazy. Oh my goodness. Proxys is just so good, and he's really doing work with that combination on Calvin Kattar. Those, right hand land flush.
Yeah, great way to stop the leg kicks, just beat him inside the range there. There's a nice teep. Pry already blocking low right there. Knows the leg kick's coming, but it doesn't.
Ooh. Vicious leg kick there, huh, babe?
So now the check hooks all day from Pry. He's trying to land those and sneak him in. There's loads of block health left on Lemus, but he's just taking it all on the chin. There's a teep up the middle. Right hook looping over the top. Done very little body damage as Lemus can't, but Pry is beating up all areas, and you know he can't survive another round of this, Rob. Lemus will eventually have too much depletion in both those stats, and he will go down.
Yes, as this fight commences and it keeps on going through these rounds, you got to think that Proxys has done so much damage, but that left leg is tagged again.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, here comes Lemus. Pop jab, spinning back fist. Proxys trying to swing, but he misses. There's the shot by Tribalian. Oh my god.
And the switch as well, man. The 1-2, all it took there to rock Lemus Khan. Southpaw switch from Pry. He's the man to switch stance. There was a 1-2-3 from Lemus, and then he threw the lead leg kick, which was nice. Just snuck it in there. But now Pry going Southpaw, and he plays RDA. You know he's very comfortable in Southpaw. Qatar's stats don't really support it, but I'm sure he'll be just fine with the amount of damage he has to inflict to cause these rocks on Lemus being rather minimal. And Lemus still trying to beat up that leg, but he's going to work a whole bar all the way down to get himself into a position here, Rob.
Unquestionably, and Proxys has a lot more targets he can annihilate. He's got that body low, he's got the head health low, that right leg is low, and pretty much Lemus Khan just needs to tag that head, and tag that head he does. Right hook, front kick to the face. Here comes Lemus Khan. He rocked it! Answers back. Body shots from Proxys. Head kick. Watch out!
That right hand almost landing.
Oh my goodness, what a sequence.
Man, Lemus stepped in with a dodging right hook over the top, then cracked him on the inside with that leg kick. Half the health gone immediately, but Pry comes straight back with that 1-2 down the middle, rocking Lemus Khan, and now they're just trying to tease each other out. Who's going to make a mistake? Lemus so hurt, but Pry also has very little head health. The stamina of Volkanovski is what's carrying him through, despite that body damage he's taken so far. And both legs are beaten up right now for Pry.
They are, and oh my gosh, Valiant. What an exchange. Nice sniper straight body shot to end that round number 2. Wow. And this has been the fight of the night, as I predicted, Valiant. What a war between these two.
Look at that. That was a straight lead uppercut, straight lead hook. I mean, that was beautiful. Straight lead uppercut, straight lead hook.
Extremely beautiful.
Just all over him. 4-punch combination from Pry. You don't see those every day. Nice and tight down the middle. Look at those stats right there, just trying to see what's going on. I mean, it's very close. He probably put Pry up on the scorecards, though, going into this third round. Lemus has got to know that. He's going to be looking for those right hands over the top. Pry has definitely recovered a lot better between the rounds as well. Look at that. Lead hook rocks him. Big right hands in there. Body's hurt. No block left. This could be the end. Pry moving forward. Lead hook up top. Lemus just trying to fire back when Pry gets underneath both. Oh, he's coming back though, Rob.
Oh, now Pry throwing bombs, uppercut, death combo, baptized. Man, Lemus Khan does. Oh my goodness, I just got scared. What was that? Was that the demon? It was Proxys. Vicious performance. You know he's hyped right now. I'm hyped. Valiant's hyped. We're all hyped.
Beautiful.
That uppercut was nasty.
Double uppercuts as well. Didn't need the second one though. Just slapped him. He level changed into it. No block left. Trying to get under the lead hook, most likely. Wadoosh. I mean, that kind of was a really janky animation, but that shot would have landed in any situation there. Nice job by Prime, making the boxing work for him tonight, stepping forward for a few switch kicks to the body, a few teep kicks up the middle that kept it plain and simple, and used Qatar to his fullest extent. He must love that pick, Rob. I'm talking about it on Twitter, making it work for him tonight against Levis Khan. He will move now to 2-1. Mr. Pryoxis finishing on a positive record. He's got to be pleased with that. Papa Lima having such a good start to this season, unfortunately ending 2-4, but you can't be mad at that. Great performance from both fighters. Fight of the night so far. I think you call it, Rob.
I mean, did you hear that scream from practice? It's demon time, boys! And I cannot believe the performance that Pryoxis put on right there. You know, I thought he would be able to deal with the leg kicking onslaught that Papa Lemur demonstrates on his opponents, but I did not know that he would check so many leg kicks in the crucial moments and really start with that boxing, going to that body at the end of his combinations, using Calvin Kattar's switch body kick and just putting damage on that rear leg by checking Papa Lemur's shots, body damage, head damage. I mean, Pryoxis looked like an absolute killer. And I know sometimes Pryoxis is a little down on himself, and I hope this right here motivates him and shows. And I mean, come on, we just witnessed greatness right now. Pryoxis, you're a dog, man. You're insane. And Papa Lemur, shout out to you too, bro. I mean, you always put on a extraordinary show. There's never going to be a boring fight when Papa Lemur is out there, because this guy goes for broke. He takes risks and he throws damage. I mean, in that second round, when he had his leg already checked a couple times, what does he do, Ben? He comes out and just throws the leg kick right off the bat. He sticks with his guns, and I could not believe I had the honor to cast that fight. What a show.
I can only agree with everything you just said. Of course, Papa Lima, props to him, looked so good in that opening tournament. The dark horse, he was right in it up to the very, very end as well, with his own style, his own brand of martial arts, making it work for him inside UFC 4 in ways that people did not think were effective. He made it work for him. Of course, Pryoxis is showing up late to the season, started off on a rocky road, like you said, sometimes down on himself, but comes back, bounces back with a win, and then gets a second win right here in the final Xbox event. He's going to feel good about that one, definitely moving on. And I think he owns a PlayStation, does he not, Rob? Is he a PlayStation owner as well?
Pryoxis?
Could we see him in the PlayStation thing? I don't know.
He does. He's got all the consoles. He even has a Nintendo Switch in his back pocket.
Well, I have a Switch. I love a good Switch, you know. But of course, that PlayStation division will be crowded. I don't know if there's any room for him in there, but certainly made a good showcasing of himself here in the last two shows of the Xbox side of things. Why he is known as the Demon, like you said, the Demon King, whatever the name is. I don't know what it is, but he sounded
demon time, baby.
You can play off that energy right there in that scream at the end. So very thrilled individual, and I bet he worked hard for that one as well. So congratulations to Pryoxis. Now, Rob, we don't have too many fights left. Should we have a quick look at the card one more time? Sure, just to show people here tonight, we are moving on now. We have 1, 2, 3 fights left for you this evening. Of course, the main event will be a best of 3 for the Xbox belt, when we see Suave Jamie taking on Slick Colt. Jamie making his first title defense in the UFC Esports League. He is still the champion in the ESFL, I believe. Before that, though, we do have Combo taking on Dabakin. That is up next. You can already make your predictions, or maybe wait for Rob's little breakdown in a minute. Maybe that'll help sway your mind. And after that, we will see the former champion Peyton taking on the young killer, the gunslinger, Mr. Dev Raider. But Combo vs. Dabakin is next, Rob. Great matchup between the Vegas MMA prospect and the young prospect in Dabakin here. What do you think about this one?
I think that this fight could be a championship fight in another galaxy, in another realm. These two are fighting for the belt, but right now they are the 7th fight on our bill. We got ranked 5 Combo. Now this guy fights out of Vegas MMA with the former champion Peyton, with Kinetic NRG, D-Mart, Z Hunter. I mean, This guy has been on a tear since he lost his first fight against Slick Colt. Now, Slick Colt is fighting for the title tonight against Suave Jamie. So his only loss is to Slick Colt. Then he went on to defeat Southpaw, the vicious striker. And then he fought in one of the most incredible matches against Dino MMA. Took that one too. And this guy is an elite pressure boxer. He's going to pinpoint you down. He's going to get that scope. He's going to snipe you to the body, snipe you to the head, make reads, download your game plan, and baptize your ass. I mean, this guy is absolutely incredible. But he is fighting against ranked number 3 title contender, multiple time ESFL champion, Dabikin, not Dabikin, 3-2. He defeated Cody Dank. He defeated Michael. He was on a tear, and then he lost to the current champion, Suave Jamie, and then lost to the former champion, Peyton. He's representing the Dons fight camp, and this guy is world-class in every checkbox you can imagine. I mean, he's going to take that first round like he did in that Papa Lemur fight last week. He could take, a round off, and he's going to systematically download your game plan, and then he's going to come in round 2, come back in round 3, and he's going to just put some insane pressure. We saw this TJ Dillashaw. He had his leg busted, Balian. He had to switch stances and come forward and just unload. The man is a beast. He's a gladiator, and sometimes he'll come out in that first round and just end your life. So this is going to be a very interesting match and a highly anticipated battle between two titans.
I can only agree. I think it's going to be great. You can look at the score there on the screen, 13-4 in terms of the times these guys have matched up. Combo, the nemesis of Dabikin, which is crazy to think because Dabikin has fought so many people and he's beaten so many people as well. Dabikin is just, if any of you have had the pleasure of playing Dabikin online, you'll know that he'll put a pace and a pressure on you that is just so hard to keep up with, so hard to beat. But, he's beat Cody, he's beaten Michael, and he lost to Jamie, who is now the champion, and lost to Peyton, who was the champion. So Dabikin's only lost to the best. So if he loses to Combo, I don't play MMA math, but you can put Combo up there with as good as those two. Combo's looked amazing. Vegas MMA, just like his boy Peyton. He's going to show up and put on a show for the last card of the Xbox season here. Combo in the red gloves with the Yan pick, and Dabikin in the blue with the TJ Diller Shank.
Oh, man. Boxing versus kickboxing, and Peter Yan has those heavy hands. He's going to be dangerous in the hands of Combo. We'll see how Dab reacts.
Ooh, nice lead hook. Flip straight, though, from Dabby. And he's not the one going forward. What a deep kick, blimey. And Combo going to try and put on the pressure here. These are two pressure fighters meeting to see who can keep control of the octagon. Nice slip from Combo earlier on there. And Dabby trying to step in with the right hand. Baits out the rear uppercut with that head movement. Starts to step inwards. There's a straight right. Punches through Combo's block. And again, leap hook straight right. And another one. Wow, that is fast, man.
It is lightning quick. There's that front kick from Combo. A lot of footsies being played. A lot of in and out movements. And Dab is right there boxing with Peter Yan. Very impressive stuff, but he's eating a lot of heavy shots on that block.
Lots of fakes from Dab. Fake Dab from Combo. Dab makes the re-tee, keeps up the middle. They trade on the inside again. Both going straight lead hooks when they're in close. Pour in with a jab, steps in with the lead hook, double jab, straight right, cuts through. Enough to bleed damage, and there's a right hand, perfectly timed. The left hook. Dabby's out, moving his head back. He's still hurt. Combo giving him plenty of time to recover. Tried to get the pull counter in there, Rob, and bait something out. Didn't get it.
He did not, and Combo is doing a good job coming in, 1-1-2ing, breaking that block, and then standing right in the face of Dab, recharging, then unloading. That's how he got that nice combo off last, and Combo bullying Dab right now.
It's that big right hand from Combo. He's just timing it so well. Dab was finding that straight right nice and smooth down the middle, but Combo's catching him mid-punch. He's throwing when he throws and just cracking him with the right hand. Now Dab slips the straight, but he can't slip that right hand like that, but eats the uppercut. Wow, the body health is flashing, but the head was what was rocked. That was very strange, Rob. I'm not sure what happened there, but caught a rock on him. But Combo's come straight back with the pressure. No head held, no block. This is real bad. He still kind of gives him a little time here, Combo. Maybe he knows how dangerous Dab is. Oh. Yeah,
that's the second time that Dab used that pivot lunge backwards to survive, and to see if Combo makes that adjustment. Whoa! What a lead head kick. Combo coming forward.
Oh, that's why.
The response.
Pull counter elbow. this is why Combo wasn't just charging at Dabican, because Dabi will do something like that to you. Splits his guard with the straight, rocks him, and then chases him down with no stamina. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize to the fullest extent. But he's right back in the fight with 30 seconds left in the first round. What a war so far.
This is complete pandemonium right now. These guys are just canceling each other out, just dodging and unloading and capitalizing. Big head kick lands on the face of Dab by Combo. They're backing up. They're playing footsies right now. This round's about to end, and what a performance so far from both these guys.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, what a first round there, Blimey. Just so much pressure from Combo. Dab having trouble dealing with it. Gets caught by that right hand several times, but Dab finds a way to come back, slips, catches him, and lets him know, if you're going to try and finish me, you better be careful. Keep your eyes open. Look at him trading in the middle of the octagon.
Yeah, Combo loves to do that. Jab, jab, straight, stand there, wait, and just unload. And Dab did a better job that time.
Ooh,
wow.
Slip right hand comes over the top.
This is exciting.
Dabby digs that straight right to the body. Now we see them going backwards and forwards here. Double jab right hand, pull back. The Combo right there, slip right hand. And again, he's advancing. Oh, the return though. These guys are so good at just slipping and countering. Just completely holds the pressure.
Extremely good.
Straight right route.
It almost seems like they're kind of being a little hesitant when they have the other one hurt, right? They know how good the opponent is. They don't want to make mistakes. They're not committing fully to getting the finish.
Combo using that double jab straight, and then the slip right overhand that we saw Southpaw use against Cody this evening. Let's just start stepping. Wow. Pull counter just out of range as well. The body shot is a nice adjustment to the pull counter, but not a single iota of body health has been dropped by Dabican. Nice slip though, and here comes Combo working the body with double roundhouses. Now he's going to start creeping away on that stamina bar. I don't know if it'll be enough to set a difference in the fight, but it's definitely going to help him in some ways. Look at all these full counters from the head kick lands.
Vicious stuff from Dab, and it seems like Dab's heating up here, finally slow in round number 2 like he always does, but still the head off is low. Combo throwing bombs. Dab answering back, slips that head kick, and there's the elbow, but out of range. And there's the power, respect being shown. These guys are so evenly matched, Bailey, and holy smokes, let's go.
That right hand grazing the cheek of Combo there. Once again, Dabican ducking underneath, but he catches it with a right hook. Beautiful job, goes low, comes back up top. Combo trying to reset. Slipped with the straight though, good job, and this is bad for Dabican. Combo still marching forward, catches it with a head kick off the straight right, jumps on top, no up kick right here, and this is going to be the ground and pound that might finish the fight if Dabican can survive, which he does. Wow. Backside fake.
Barely survived there, and Combo in control now. 1 minute and 18 seconds left on top. And if he does get a posture up, that head health is very low.
Ooh, the Kimura.
Dangerous game Dab's playing.
Now this is a good spot for it. He has a little bit of a stamina difference here. He's going to have to really nail this down though. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to get it. Slips in and out both sides. He's doubling up on the same side until Dab makes the adjustment, and then you'll transition to the opposite side. So good work by Combo staying on top of that. Trading with Z and Mr. Demar. It's going to be tough to submit this man.
Yeah, but that submission is going to eat a little bit of time, and here we go. Combo on top, laying those big Peter Yan bombs. Able to pull him back down. Good job by Dab, and this round's almost over. He's going to be able to survive and get to round number 3, but wow, he took a lot of damage that round, and it's getting a little bit scary for the Dab fans out there.
Definitely getting a bit scary. Ooh, I mean, they both did. They both got slips on. They both cracked. They both rocked each other with the camera shots. Man.
But with that power from Peter Yan and that low head health on TJ, I mean, it's going to be very interesting. Dabican, if he gets this win, and if he beats Combo here in this 3rd round, that's going to be extraordinary.
Jab right hand, trying to break through the block right there. Double jab straight. Dabby putting on the pressure. There's a slip right over the top. Combo trying to pull counter right, but he's got no block and no head health. Just solid work from Dabican. This is how Dabby finishes everyone. They push it against the cage. Combo trying to survive right now and find a counter shot to keep this pressure off him, but I don't know if he'll be able to. Dabby looking so good, wanting to be the one to come forward and then initiate the offense in this 3rd and final round. But there's a slip right hand he has to be careful of. There's the head kick over the top one more time. The same thing he dropped him with in the last round, and that's going to be the fight. GG's for Combo taking out Dabican.
combo. Oh, let's go, baby. Vegas MMA is celebrating, popping bottles. Another one of their students has got a beautiful, crazy win over Davikin in just incredible fashion. That head kick combo was just lethal throughout the fight, and that's the one that finishes him there. And what a performance by Dab, what a performance by Combo. These guys were just all over the place, flipping each other's shots, maximizing vulnerability situations. Just the sequences that we saw there were just, it was complete. It was like we were in the African plains, and it was like the lions and the hyenas going at each other, and it was just back and forth, and Combo turned out to be the better man tonight and get that dub.
I mean, that's really impressive for Combo. I mean, if you look at who he's beat this season, he's beat Southpaw, he's beat Dino, who we saw pick up a great win tonight, and he's beat Dabican. I mean, if I'm the matchmakers, that man's next in line for his title. He's only lost to Slick Colt. If he has yet to fight Peyton or Jamie, a matchup against one of those two will really test Combo, I feel. He's already fights Peyton day in and day out in training camp, I'm sure. So, man, you want to see him up there against one of those top two guys that have held the belt on this Xbox side of things. But, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen this season. But what a nice, strong way to finish from Combo. And he looked great, I think. He looked great all season.
Incredible. I mean, he started out losing to Colt and then has gone on a 3-fight win streak and has gotten better and better, and he's fighting complete savages in there. And there's another one, Dab, under the belt, ranked 3, Combo now 3-1. And man, that Vegas MMA camp is phenomenal. And those fighters, Combo and Peyton, are just so fun to watch. They're so exciting. They're so skilled. And wow, Dab in that third round, Bailey, and with that TJ came out and started putting on the pressure on Combo. You thought, oh my goodness, here comes Dab, but Combo able to put the finishing blow on him, and we still got one more Vegas MMA prodigy coming up next.
That fight was so close. Dabican looked like he was going to turn the tables there in the third, just unable to get it done. But what a win! What a win right there!
What a card!
Combo. I know.
What an event! Yes. What is going on? Xbox is coming in a big way, Bailey, and this is complete craziness.
Xbox is coming. Well, let's remind everybody of what's happening. Obviously, coming up. If you don't know, in the new year, we do have the PlayStation side of things happening. It is December 20th. It is the very last Xbox UFC Esports League card, at least for this season. If you've enjoyed yourself, let people know. Let the UFC know if you've enjoyed these events. If you're a fan of competitive, UFC 4 and things like that, let them know, because we'd like to see it back. We want to see it back, don't we? PlayStation, though, will kick off January 3rd. The tournament, the inaugural tournament, we have another cracking night of fights. 16-man tournament. Winner takes the belt, and then 3 fight cards on the 3 subsequent weeks. It gives them a chance to defend that belt, Rob. Gives them a chance. Now, we're going to move on now to the next fight. It will be Vegas MMA's Peyton taking on Pablo G. What can you tell us about these two fighters? And everybody at home, don't forget to make your predictions in the Twitch chat, because you got to keep them points coming.
All right, guys. So this next fight is just a barn burner. Pablo G, probably, if not my favorite, one of my most favorite strikers to watch. He's ranked number 4, 2-1. Only 30% of people picked him to win last week. Kind of an underdog, maybe flying a little under the radar. But to me, this guy is just a phenomenal striker, and his aggression that he showed in last week's fight against Trixie, when he was, I believe, Max Blessed Holloway, and he just came forward, Bailey. And do you remember those vicious 4-punch combinations? And Trixie was Volkanovski, and he was standing his ground. Trixie's got the good striking, but Pablo didn't care. Like I said last time, and people were questioning me, he's an absolute skilled technical psycho. He goes out there, puts his life on the line, risks it all, but does it in such a way where it's technical, and it's just amazing to watch. And he's fighting the Vegas MMA former champion, prodigy, standout Peyton P. Gardner, the 2-time champion, winner of multiple tournaments throughout the scene of EA Sports UFC 4, EA Sports UFC 3. He's the number 1 contender, 5-1. He's got the world-class pressure, his ability to just adjust on the fly. is just impeccable, and he's got that Vegas MMA team behind him, one of the best camps in the Xbox scene, and this is going to be a freaking war.
Yeah, 100% this is going to be a war. Pablo G showed up, he dropped his first fight, I believe, but also known as Dev Raider, in case you haven't seen him. Pablo G, Dev Raider, they're the same person. Yeah, he drew Jamie in the opening Xbox tournament, which is probably one of the hardest picks on that entire roster. Put up a fight as much as he could. Unfortunately, didn't get the W that night, but since then, he's been undefeated, He knocked out Trixie in round 1. That's a very important feat, like you mentioned there. 2-1, looking to go 3-1. Nobody else has that good of a record apart from the man who's fighting for the belt tonight, unless you discount the man opposite him tonight, Mr. Payton, who until last week was undefeated. So this is Payton's first fight back after losing the belt. He's in the red gloves. He's taking on Pablo G in the blue.
Yeah, and Payton's TJ Dillashaw pick, this is the selection he had in that second fight against Swab Jamie, which he did lose, but he looked